You should do a video on human sage mode.
Human sage mode?
Yeah.
Take it away, Oodie.
Alright, so you know how, like, frogs have a sage mode? Same with, like, snake and slug. And then we know Hashirama had one as well. So there should just be a sage mode for every animal. Like, it doesn't make sense for there not to be. Like, how did frog sage mode come about? It's because frogs exist. So, obviously, humans exist. Humans have chakra. They have all the same things that frogs and every other animal have. Like, humans are just a species. There's nothing special that separates humans from any other animal, even though humans like to put themselves on a pedestal to think that there is. So there absolutely should be a human sage mode because humans just should be exerting natural energy chakra into the air that other animals can absorb. So how strong do you think that would be?
And so we have a thumbnail. Fukasaka using human sage mode. If you had to pick a character to use human sage mode, though, who would you pick? What character in Naruto or Boruto would you have be the human sage mode user?
Honestly, human sage. Okay, I'm sorry. Back up again. What was the power of the human sage mode?
So basically, the concept is just how, like, you know how there's toad sage mode, there's snake sage mode, and so on. There should just be one for every animal. That would include humans, because humans are just as much an animal as everyone else. So there should be a human sage mode. And so if you were to pick a character to learn human sage mode, who would you pick? That's Fukasaki using human sage mode. He's using actually Naruto.
Like
Naruto human sage mode in that one.
Yeah.
Like how Panther Lily and Carla are able to become humans in Fairy Tail.
Sure.
If I had seen Fairy Tail, I would agree. I don't know what that means.
Or maybe, okay, how about another example?
I probably haven't seen it, but I agree.
Okay, so are we going to be applying this transformation to just animals in general or just people?
I mean, anyone.
I don't see why a person couldn't use human sage mode.
Yeah, frogs.
Because if we're talking like
human,
if we're talking like human sage mode here, we can say like
I'm trying to decide which character I'd pick for this.
I mean, you could argue Naruto might have been using human sage mode in his fight versus Sasuke when he did the Ashura avatar.
Like, yeah, the 6-pass sage mode is actually just human sage mode.
Yeah, it's possible.
Why would he lose it when he uses the fox? He should be able to keep it in that case. Although, that being said, I think my answer would be Ashura. Ashura, I think, is my pick for the human sage mode user.
Why is that?
Because Ashura is such a human. I don't know. Ashura just feels like to illustrate my point, Orochimaru, Kabuto, there's a lot of snake there. Jiraiya, Naruto, there's a lot of toad theme there, or fox too for Naruto. When it comes to Hashirama, I'm thinking trees, okay? But when I think of Ashura, I just think human. His thing, I don't know, you're just so human. Like, I feel like Hakuramo's too alien. Tobirama doesn't feel like a sage mode user, but like Ashura, like he feels like someone who would use sage mode. He literally has 6-pass Senjutsu anyway. I feel like he would be the perfect person of all characters to be the human sage mode user. Good. I think it is Ashura. I was wondering who to pick, but that's my answer. Ashura is the perfect person for human sage mode. He could be the inventor of it, the first person to learn it.
Kamui, you explained that so elegantly that my answer pales in comparison, but I was thinking specifically old man Hiruzen. I think that works just so well with him delivering the speech of the Will of Fire, the like narration at the beginning and end of the series, almost like an omniscient person. Like he's the professor, he knows all the jutsus in the village, and he just is like the overseer of it all. Like he even has the crystal ball that like Gamma Maru has. Like I think he just
I was debating on Hiruzen before I thought of Ashura, but the thing for Hiruzen, I was like, well, monkey sage mode just made sense because he's got the monkey summoning, the Sarutobi like monkey stuff. So, but then when I thought of Ashura, I was like, oh, I feel like Ashura. I don't know if anyone can, because I almost want to say Hashirama, but I was like, nah, bro, trees for Hashirama. But Ashura, at least in the manga, doesn't have wood style, so you know it's human sage mode. We gotta make a video on Ashura's human sage mode. But who would you pick, Immortal?
Yeah, Immortal, who do you got?
Jiraiya?
Jiraiya, who has actively frog sage mode?
I mean...
Jiraiya, who summons frogs and uses frog jutsu?
Yeah.
Okay. Any
and he
particular
can become
reason?
a frog.
But he has human sage mode.
I'd love to hear your explanation for this.
I really don't have an explanation.
All right, sounds good.
So I had a funny answer. Okay, another funny answer. I think Ashura is objectively the best one for this, but I had a funny answer. Who I also have another form of sage mode that's even goofier. I'll give you a hint. It's a Boruto character. Who do you think I was thinking of before I tell you?
Please don't tell me it's Shoujoji.
It is goofy. No, but that's actually funny too.
Okay. I don't think it'd be one of the aliens. So
I think
maybe Owl because
think-
he's like
no,
half
no,
half robot.
think goofy. Like it's
Okay.
goofy. It's goofy that I chose this. But
Is it
like,
anime only?
who do you think would be the funniest
Victor?
character to have to be the human sage?
Maybe
mode?
Victor? I don't know.
No.
Well, Shoujoji is the goofiest answer, but
All right. Well, Immortal. Any guesses?
I have no idea.
if it's not Owl, it's not going to be Denki.
well,
Go ahead.
it's a motto. Hear me out. Okay. Amato. He's not a ninja. He's not associated with any animal. He's just a human, right? Well, perfect. Human sage mode. It's the one thing he can do. Now, the alternative I was gonna say is science sage mode.
Okay, I can kind of see the leap to plant sage mode because like the plant cells, animal cells, but science is literally a concept. Kamui, that is not a thing.
That's why I said it was hilarious. It doesn't make sense, but it was goofy, and I had to say it.
Bro,
Science sage mode from Amato.
That would shatter our
But
understanding
human
of
sage mode
sage
could
mode
work.
in general.
But I think Ashura, I ain't gapping it all through. Ashura having human sage mode just slaps, I think. But I think that's just such a good idea. Like that should just be in the story. Like, how
Love
did
it.
Ashura overcome Indra? He used human sage mode. That's just cool.
Oh god.
Like Grandma was like, yeah, he really unlocks the human power within him. He literally learned human sage mode.
So I was thinking an
Dude, I don't know
answer.
how the hell he did it.
I didn't want to say it because it doesn't make sense and it's stupid outside of just the name itself, but specifically the human path of the six paths.
Yeah, that's the human sage mode. I love that answer. It's funny that's called the human path when it's like a soul ripper, like the soul path. Like, I mean, I know why it's called the human path for like religious inspiration and stuff, but like just in Naruto, the fact that it's called the human path is kind of silly.
Well, they could have given it any ability, so I think the soul ripping thing on the human path
Yeah.
is the part that's weird about it. Not that the soul ripping
Yeah, I
thing
agree. Yeah, I
is
agree.
called the human path.
But I guess what would so what okay, hypothetically, if you're gonna rewrite the ability of the human path of pain, what do you think its ability should be?
The human path of
Mark's got
pain.
an idea.
What's
If you're
up,
gonna
Immortal?
rewrite the
Yeah.
ability of the human path of pain, so it's not soul ripping. Dude, sounds like you have a brilliant idea. A very human ability, mind you.
I mean, I was thinking about the abilities of the human path of pain, but if it's not soul ripping, maybe it could be soul replenishing.
So, Calm, we were going. This actually, you're
Makes
gonna
them
love this,
more
bringing
human.
this full circle. So, I was thinking, like, okay, what's the most human, individualistic experience that humans can go through? That goes back to love. What if they have the love charm? I think that works.
The love charm.
I think that works, especially like
the
with
human
the
path
six
just
paths
has
of
the love
pain.
charm.
That would go so in tandem with the rest of the six paths of pain, just to make pain more OP than just a random soul ripping. I think it just worked better
so the
with
way that would
teamwork.
have to work, I mean, yes, nobody can. It's just literally the most unstoppable pain. Just nobody wants to attack it, and then like he's just like, "Hey, don't attack my friends." Okay,